It's time for you to enter the sanctuary. Go ahead and enter the main room through the door with the sign that says, "Do not enter until you're told" on it. Stand just inside the door and take in what you see inside. You probably see other people in the room. They're all ahead of you on this journey. They're at various prayer stations within the room. Each of them has gone on their own journey, just as you are embarking on yours. The stations have been positioned around the room in a clockwise manner. The first station is to your left, the second is to the right of that, the third to the right of that, and so on, all the way around the room to the last station. You will see a small placard on each table telling you what prayer station that is. Make your way to the table with the number 1 on the placard. It's immediately on your left. Throughout this experience, PJ and I will guide you from station to station. You will have only 10 or 15 minutes at each of these stations. That might sound like a lot of time now, but trust me, it'll go by fast. Station 1 is a place of preparation. Go ahead and sit at this station. At this point of our interactive prayer journey, we have a very important stop. It's crucial for us to prepare our hearts for the journey ahead. All of us carry intangible things that keep us from hearing the voice of the Lord with us every day of our lives. We carry worries, fears, failures, painful memories, unfulfilled hopes and dreams. We are not designed to carry these things with us every day. These things keep us from hearing God's voice as He speaks to us each day, and they keep us from being faithful to respond to His calling in our lives. Jesus invites us to leave these things at the foot of the cross. I know that this is a hard thing for us to do, but just as it would be foolish for us to load a backpack with heavy stones before embarking on a long journey, keeping these hurts and failures with us slows us down on our spiritual journey. Even though we took the time to unburden our hearts of these things at the start of last year's journey, you've probably allowed more to be put into that backpack this year. Maybe some of the things that have burdened you this past year are the same things that have burdened you in your years past. Maybe in every year of your life. Maybe you're wondering how many times you have to lay these things down before they actually stay laid down at the foot of the cross. You may just lay them down once or twice, but for many of us, we'll have to do it again and again and again. That's not a problem with you. It's just part of the human condition. We're sinful people because of our sin nature. God is continuing to work to replace that sin nature with His nature through His Holy Spirit. It's an ongoing process. We have to do our part and submit to this process, continuing to lay down what He's prompting you to lay down, even if it's stuff we've picked up again from last year. In John chapters 14 and 15, Jesus promises the coming of the Holy Spirit. One of the roles He promises the Holy Spirit will play in our lives is that He will be the Spirit of truth. Whatever He tells us is truth, every time. If He's identifying sin in our lives, we can know that it's really sin. If He's promising to take it from us, He really will take it. If we pick it up again, He'll offer to take it again, over and over again. Now is the time to ask the Lord to identify what you don't need to carry anymore. What worries, fears, regrets of past mistakes, unrealized hopes and plans is He asking to take from you today. Ask Him to identify these things, then take time to give them over to Him. Open your booklet to station number 1 and be ready to write down what you hear from Him so that you'll be able to refer back to it in the future. Spend this time with Him preparing for what is ahead on this interactive prayer journey. In your basket, you'll find a 3x5 card. I'd like you to write down some of the things that you wrote in your booklet on this 3x5 card. I'd like you to bring this 3x5 card with you to church on Sunday. Together as a church, we're going to offer these cards to the Lord as a sacrifice of praise on Sunday morning. I'd like you to be a part of this. To be sure to bring your card with you on Sunday. Remember, this music means that you have about 1 minute left at this prayer station. Begin to close out your thoughts and prayer at this station.